Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Friday, October 1st, 2010. This morning we're going to continue working with the Google Calendar. I'm going to add a small object that allows me to query a range of events from the back end, and then that's going to come back to me as an atom feed. The nice thing about that is, using standard tools like the Mail application here on the Mac, I can go ahead and add that as a feed to any tool I use to read RSS. That could be my bottom feeder application, it could be Mail, it could be anything that can handle Atom or RSS. So to get started, let's take a look at what I did. I set up a new thing, event range request, which is going to query this back end and customize it with my start and end dates. And I had to write a little support code here to put out the specific kind of ISO 8601 format that Google seems to be looking for, which is different than what Facebook is looking for, of course. Everybody has their own way of doing this. But in any case, it's a pretty easy thing to do. I just had to customize the URL. It's a standard GET request. So with all the infrastructure I set up yesterday in that, I can now set up this request with a timestamp from 9/1/2010 to 10/1/2010, make the request using my authentication stuff that I already got, and handing it this new request object, and I should get back XML. So let's go ahead and do that and take a look at what comes back. We'll inspect that. And here I have this nice ugly looking XML. And I can go ahead and I'm going to move this up to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to drop this out to a file. And the reason I'm going to drop it out to a file is that now that it's on my system, I can do something interesting. With that file on my system, I can come here to my standard Mail application. I can go to the File menu, and I can add an RSS feed, or in this case, an Atom feed. And this is the path that I dumped it into, so I'm going to add that. And you can see down here, it just dropped out this, parsed it, and there are the events that are on my calendar. Not terribly exciting, but that's what's on there. So I was able to integrate existing stuff from my Google backend into a tool I have lying on my desktop. It's not a tool I wrote myself, it's a standard tool that ships with the Mac, and that would work on Windows or any other system so long as you're working with anything that handles RSS or Atom. So, that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.